All right, let's get this rotisserie cooking. Oh my gosh. There's a little dent right here at the bottom. I'm gonna be cutting that out anyway. I think what I'm gonna do is just cut here. It's pretty solid right here, and then come down to like right here. All right, let's clean this up a little bit. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a slight indent right here. Kind of hard to see. I think we're about ready to start making this. Oh, man. There's some drain holes here at the bottom. I don't know if those are factory or if someone put those there. Look at all this stuff coming out of there. Look at that. All the way down the heater channel. Sandblasting media and dust, clay, a lot of clay. This whole thing's packed full of clay. We might have to cut open a little patch here and blow everything out this way. Look at all that. That's crazy. Look at all the stuff coming out here. That's wild. Oh my gosh. All right, I don't want to get too distracted on blowing the dust out of here. We're gonna get all that out of there. All right, so we need to try to create a piece here. What is this? I think it's 19 gauge. Yeah, it fits into the 20. All right, I've got some 20 gauge steel here. The original's 19, pretty sure. So we're using 20. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna do this. Probably just make a square. And then come over here and start fitting it. Try to recreate this. I guess I could try to make it this long or even longer. And then we could try to recreate that bend on the vise. The tricky part is gonna get in that curve. Let's see how this cuts. All right, will this work? Do the old cut and butt, I think is what they call it. They overlay it and then they cut through it, and then it's a perfect cut between the two. Cut at a slight angle, slight 45, I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to come up with a plan here. I mean, I can see where that would go on there. It's just getting this curve right here from here to here, because it's not straight down, it's at an angle. Yeah, it's going to take me a little bit to wrap my head around this one, but I've got an idea. I'm going to try to put this lip on it down here. That's about where we want it right there. So basically, we've got the curve here. We've got the bend down at the bottom, and we can clean that up a little bit. Trim some of this top off. We're coming right to the edge here. And then we need to take that and curve in. So this is the tricky part. We need to figure out how to get this from here up to this point. Could probably just draw a line. Probably isn't the most accurate way to do it. That should get us pretty close. Clean this up a little bit. I forgot, you're supposed to take all the rust off while the piece is still flat. You need to be about right there so we can do our cut and butt on this side and still have enough to work with on this side. And we're gonna bring another piece in here, hopefully. Not sure how we're gonna do that because it does have a curve on it. How can we get that slight curve? So we somehow need a curve on this. How the heck are we gonna do that? I don't know. So somehow we need to emulate this curve here. Wow, that's tricky. That's a tricky curve, boy. Wow. How in the heck do you do that? How do you get it down to here? That's wild. Oh man, dang it. I know there's probably a simple trick to this. I'm just not quite sure how to do it. Wow. That's enough to take the wind out of your sails. I think what I'm going to do is weld this piece and this piece together here. Like this. Like that right there. Weld that together. Like that right there. So then we're trying to figure out how to get this bent over, but also curved and going in is the tricky part. I don't know how they did that. It's pretty wild. What do you guys think? Is this a pretty complicated? I mean, I would assume this is. Figures I'd start on the hardest part. I thought this was gonna be easy. Come on. I wonder. I'm not sure if I'm cutting them right or not. I don't know if that's making a difference or not. There we go. Something like that. I just don't want that. It just doesn't look right. But yeah, I mean, that's getting closer to that curve. I just need to figure out how to make that curve. Let's try something else. Boy, somebody soldered those on there, huh? Will that do anything for us? A little bit. That's bad. Pretty bad, pretty bad. All right, guys, I think I figured it out. I'm not positive, but I think what we need to do here, basically weld this right in the center of this, and then we can bend this into place. I don't know if this is gonna work, guys, but I'm just trying to figure out this shape. And it's pretty complicated. But I think that's closer than we were. We lost it down here because this has to keep going straight. So maybe we take another, cut this off and just add another little piece under there. That's interesting. I'll let it cool off and then I'll mess around with it. Let's see if that gives us anything to work with. I think we've got this piece here. See how it comes back this way? Yeah. I think we might be getting there. We'll have to cut this off here. And then we bend, kind of curve this, sand this down a little bit, grind this down. And this will just get grinded down to match that curve there. We might be onto something. We might be onto something here. Finally. I don't know. Hopefully. I don't want to get too excited, but all right, so we can't use this. Let's get this off. Okay, that'll need to come off. All right, are we any closer? We might be a little closer. This will get trimmed down to about right there. Trying to find the sweet spot where I should cut this bottom off and the sweet spot on the top here. I think that might work. Something like that right there. Yeah, we're going along the curve nicely here. Let's try to tack that in a couple spots and then we can cut and butt. Nope. All right. It's on there. Just temporarily. Just wanted to see how it looked. And I'm thinking if we can cut this, you know, just trim this back to try to get to that factory curve right there. I mean, it's gonna be difficult because it's just a weird, complicated curve. But we might be able to get there. We might be able to get there. This will need to be welded inside and out, and then bring it down. Like I said, if it looks terrible, I can take it off and I'll buy this piece and do it right. But I just wanted to attempt to try to fix something like this. So obviously if you can buy the piece aftermarket, that's great. You know, this is far down on the body. Nobody's gonna see this area very well, especially after you put filler on it and all that stuff. So we might be fine. Let's keep going, see how far we can get with it. I want to try to clean this up and just kick it back a little bit. Ooh, my hair's on fire. My hair's on fire. Oh, wow. Careful. What do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments below. Am I way off? Am I close? I'm gonna put some more welds here and on the inside, and then we can fit it and grind it. I'm gonna go ahead and cut and butt this. Let's see what happens. So as far as I know, you go in at a 45. There we go. Well, it's not a perfect cut and butt, but I gotta trim that piece out a little bit right there. This piece here. All right, let's get that on there. Oh, first I need to weld behind here. It's not pretty, but it's a patch. I'm gonna grind it down. There's a lot of holes we've got to fill. I was blowing through some areas. It's just, you know, it's gonna take time. It's gonna take practice to get this technique better. I don't know. I was gonna say mastered, but that probably won't happen. You never know. We'll see. Hey, in a year from now, I might be able to knock this out in 10 minutes. Whereas right now it's taking me all day. So let me clean this up, see what it looks like. right, guys, it's not perfect. I lost some of my curve there. I had that perfect earlier, but I messed it up a little bit. Blew through it with the torch, with the welder. But hey, you know what? This is a learning process for me. So I'm gonna put a little bit of weld right there. Bop, bop. Maybe we can fill that in. Pretty happy with that curve. I mean, it's not perfect, but put some filler on there, smooth it out. I don't even think you're gonna know. I'm gonna fill in some more spots here, try to get this a little bit better. All right, guys, for my first time, not bad. I actually had it better at one point and I was grinding it too much and I blew through it with some welds, blew through here with some welds. So I need to get one of those copper spoons so I can put behind it and patch some of this stuff. But overall, I'm pretty happy. I'm real happy that I was able to get that curve. That was quite a challenge, and I know it's not quite factory. And like I said, I might order this piece anyway and just go ahead and cut this over and put that nice new piece in there. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. You know, it's low on the car. Could we just put some filler here and, you know, I'll fill this in a little bit more, some more welds, tighten this up, get that copper spoon behind there and fill this in good, get it nice and solid, try to clean this up a little bit. But what do you guys think? For my first try, put some filler here, maybe just experiment with the filler here and see how far we can get with it. If it's terrible, I can always cut, like I said, cut this back out and put a nice fresh piece in here and do it again. What I'm trying to practice, I'm practicing, you know, working with the weld and working with the shaping the metal and all that stuff. So let me know what you think. This is just the beginning. Lots more to go. So hang in there with me. It's gonna be a while. Woo! See you on the next one, guys. Just a little temporary protection. It'll come back off when we figure out what to do next, but it might be a couple days before I'm back out here. Yeah. Now you can really see how bad it is. It's all right. It's a learning process. We'll get there. I'm pretty excited that I was able to get close to that. All right, see ya. I hear some stuff coming out of there. You hear it? Look at all that stuff that came out. And that's not all media. There's a lot of rust and dirt. But there is a bunch of media, sandblasting stuff in there too. But it's big chunks of rust, flakes of rust, clay and sand. All right, I'm gonna turn it a little bit more and see if some more junk comes out of it. More dirt came out of there. More stuff. It just keeps coming out. All right, we got it outside. I'm gonna blow it out really good. I don't know if you guys could see all that stuff coming out of there, but look at this. Big chunks of rust, a screw, all kinds of stuff flying out of there. It's coming out of the defroster because that heater tube runs up to the defrosters. There's just junk, all kinds of junk. It just keeps coming. Oh man, make a whole video about this. I mean, look at all that.